Today I'm going to talk about weight loss for success. And the reason why I like to put that success on there is because I don't want to talk about weight loss just to lose weight and be healthy, which of course are very good things. But the reason why I lost weight was because I wanted to look good. And of course I wanted to have enough energy to be able to do all of the things that I needed to do. But really, I lost weight because I wanted to go audition for The Voice. And I wanted to look amazing when I did that. And that reason actually really helped me get through it. So in a sense, they always talk about finding your why, and it's always important for everything you do. So I had all these little things that I needed to do, and one of them was this weight loss. So I had gone through this really bad, unhealthy marriage, and when you're just kind of trying to survive, you really get some bad habits. For me, some of those bad habits were definitely eating, because I would eat to sort of try to get some emotional relief, I guess you could call it. I don't know. But I really wasn't trying to keep track of any kind of weight or any kind of healthy eating. I was just trying to get through the day. So I found myself at this place where I was done with that marriage, and I was ready to do some things to help me feel better, to help me gain more confidence. And one of those things was definitely weight loss. So I found a program that was called MedFast. And here's kind of how it works. You eat 6 meals a day. One of them you're responsible for. So usually you'll eat a salad with some kind of protein, obviously probably chicken, something like that. The other 5 meals you buy from MedFast. And at the time I just was all in for convenience, so I did a lot of they have the protein bars, so like 100 calories for a protein bar. They also had these cool little brownies that I lived for sometimes. Had a little mix it in with water, threw it in the microwave, and then they were really good. And it would always be warm, and it was kind of like, sort of like your comfort food, even though it wasn't like a real brownie, but it was so good. So, and then you could do smoothies. They had all kinds of different stuff. They had a lot of different things you could choose from. So, but I definitely got a lot of the protein bars because it just would be easy to take that with you. You would have a meal about every 2 to 3 hours. I would chew a lot of gum because I was hungry all the time when I did this. So I would chew a lot of gum. I would try to wait the 3 hours, see if I could do that. I'd drink a lot of water. But if I couldn't, if I hit the 2 hours and I was like, I can't, I need to eat something, then I would just eat something. But if I could wait the 3 hours, then I would. But I was always looking at that clock, chewing gum, drinking a lot of water, and I think the hardest thing was social stuff. Because you go eat, you go to restaurants and you eat to be social with your friends, and so I would do that. But I would just drink water, or I would just pick something that I was able to eat. So sometimes that would just be some grilled chicken, or just something like that. But I was able to get through it, and I think just the fact of having that why, I want to go to The Voice and I want to look good, having that why was really important and really helped me get through. And I lost about 40 pounds, I would say, in 3 months. So my little before picture, I chose a picture where I got to meet Craig Wayne Boyd. He was one of the winners of The Voice. Tried to talk to as many people as I could that had anything to do with The Voice. So my before picture, at this point, I had decided I wanted to audition for The Voice. Otherwise, I don't think I would have gone to that concert because I wouldn't have even known him. And I started watching The Voice, and so I wanted to meet him, and this is what I looked like. So then, later on, I did get to meet him again, and I would say I looked a lot different. I had lost a lot of weight. I carried myself differently. So if you look at the 2 pictures side by side where I got to meet him again, I definitely have a totally different vibe in that second picture than the first picture. So you can definitely see I did a lot of work. I did a lot of work on myself to try to just to try to be prepared. And when I first started, I don't think I really knew what that all entailed, what all mentally you needed to do, physically what you needed to do, all of those things that I kind of figured out on my journey to auditioning for The Voice. As I lost the weight, I had a lot of fun just trying on different clothes, trying out different styles, because at some point I had to figure out, what's my style going to be? So I did try different styles, and it was just, that part became fun once I had lost the weight. It's like, ooh, look, I can fit in this size and that size. Okay, so if anybody wants me to go into a little bit more detail on how I lost weight, let me know in the comments, and I will definitely make some more videos on the weight loss aspect of what I did. Another dream of mine was to have children. So after I had gone through this whole process, I met my current husband and had 2 kids in 2 years. I have a little boy and a little girl, and I definitely gained a lot of weight back during that time. So I'm back at it again. This time I'm doing something different. I did try to do MetaFast again at some point to try to lose some weight again. I couldn't do it. The food just didn't taste the same. There was just some little funky taste in there that I just couldn't deal with anymore. So I couldn't do it a second time. So MetaFast I think is only good for one time, one try. I don't know, but if you've tried it, let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to know if somebody else has tried it and has been able to do it more than once. I wasn't able to. So this time around, what I'm doing is I'm pretty much doing sort of like a intermittent fasting mixed with just trying to eat a little bit better. Because for me, trying to have some kind of program and regimen, and here's this diet plan that you're gonna stick with, I don't have time for it. I just can't do it. I got 2 little kids and I got a full-time job. So there's just too much going on for me to try to be able to get all that figured out. So what I kind of do is I do intermittent fasting. I just don't eat for as long as I possibly can. And that pretty much brings me to like the afternoon-ish, and then I pretty much have to eat. So I try to eat a salad. I really like Salad and Go because they are affordable and they're very tasty, very good. I can't do it every single day, of course, but I'll do it like maybe 2 or 3 times a week for lunch. And then just maybe a lot of times I skip dinner, or I'll just have a light dinner. When I first started making videos, I was wearing those bands, but now, see, look, I'm wearing my wedding ring again. Go back and check my videos and see if you can find the white little band that I was wearing. All right, so let me know if you have any questions, any comments. If you want me to expand on an area a little bit more, I'll be happy to. If you enjoyed my video and you got something out of it, you learned something, make sure you subscribe because you don't want to miss any future videos that I'm gonna put out, because I'm gonna tell this whole story. It's gonna take me forever, but it'll be worth it and you guys will love it, I think. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and I'll see you next time.